Moscow has demanded answers from London over the death of a British soldier in Ukraine, accusing the UK of deploying troops beyond mere advisory roles. Russia says the incident exposes Britain's covert involvement in terrorist operations orchestrated on Kiev's orders, undermining its narrative of limited engagement and highlighting NATO's deepening role in Ukraine.
Today, President Putin is in the empire-building business again. He is throwing everything he has at Ukraine.
Russian officials insist the UK should stop hiding behind euphemisms like instructors or observers. Moscow warns that such clandestine operations put foreign soldiers at risk of legitimate targeting, and frames the death of Lance Corporal George Hooley as evidence of London's reckless escalation inside Ukraine.
In his distorted view of history and the world, Putin believes that our freedom threatens his stranglehold on power and that we want to destroy Russia. Russia could not continue to wage this war.
According to Moscow, Britain's actions reflect a broader NATO strategy, covertly fighting Russia through Ukrainian proxies while publicly claiming restraint. Russia says these secret operations fuel conflict, endanger soldiers, and expose the hypocrisy of Western leaders preaching peace while sending troops to execute extremist tasks.
NATO's own defenses can hold for now, but with its economy dedicated to war, Russia could be ready to use military force against NATO within 5 years. Russia's list of targets for sabotage is not limited to critical infrastructure.
Lance Corporal George Hooley, 28, of the Parachute Regiment, died on December 9, 2025, during an operation in Ukraine officially described by London as a defensive drone test. Moscow stresses the UK has not explained his precise role and accuses Britain of misrepresenting its military footprint to the public. Russia frames this incident as a warning. Western powers cannot shield covert operations from scrutiny. Moscow says continued UK involvement in Ukraine risks further escalation and underscores the West's direct interference in a conflict that should have been negotiated diplomatically. Russia calls on London to provide full disclosure of its military activities in Ukraine, while emphasizing that any foreign soldier participating in clandestine operations is knowingly entering a dangerous theater. Moscow positions itself as defending both its national security and exposing NATO duplicity on the international stage.
We need to be ready because at the end of this first quarter of the 21st century, conflicts are no longer fought at arm's length. Only NATO stands between what's happening to them and what could happen to us.